tonight's Year 13 major production. It is a show called The Man Who Married a Dumb Wife. If you need the emergency exit, it's that way. Hopefully we won't have a fire. And the bathrooms are that way, to the right, and into the gym. This is just a little reminder to switch off your phones or put them on silent or whatever you want to do. We hope you enjoy the show, and thank you for coming tonight.
Don't scream, you little goose. Nobody's gonna pluck you. You're not worth it.
Will let the judges whine along, you rascal?
Is this the dwelling of Mr. Leonard Botel, judge in civil and criminal cases?
Yes, sir. It's here, sir. And I'm a secretary. Guy's boys courtier. At your service, sir.
Then, boy, go tell him, his old schoolfellows, Master Adam and Madam Joanne, lawyers, wish to see him on business.
Here it comes now.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm delighted to see you again.
Good morning, good morning. How have you been this long time I haven't set eyes on you?
Well, very well. And we hope to find you the same, Your Honour.
Oh, fairly so, fairly so. What good wind waft you hither?
Well, we've come from Charters in order to put in your own hands a statement on behalf of a young orphan girl.
Master Adam from May. Do you remember the days when we were law students together at Orleans University?
Yes, yes. We used to play the flute and dance and take the ladies out for picnics. But I've come, Your Honour, in order to put in your hands a statement on behalf of an orphan girl.
Will she give good fees?
Well, she's an orphan.
Yes, yes, but will she give good fees?
She is a young orphan girl who's been robbed by her daddy, and he left her nothing, no eyes to weep with. But if she wins her suit, she will be rich again, and will give plentiful proof of her gratitude.
We will look into the matter.
I thank you, Your Honour. A dear old schoolfellow.
We will look into the matter without fear or favour.
Oh, that goes without saying. But tell me, Your Honour, is everything all right with you? You seem worried, and yet you are well placed here. The judge is a good one.
I paid enough for it to be a good one, and I didn't get cheated.
Well, perhaps you are lonely. Why don't you get married?
What? Master Adam from May, I'll have you know that I have just been married. Only last week. Young and handsome. Catherine Moncol, the seventh daughter of a criminal court judge of Silency. But alas, she is dumb. Now you know my affliction.
Your wife is dumb.
Alas, yes.
Quite dumb.
As a fish.
And you didn't notice until after you married her?
Oh, I couldn't help noticing it. Of course. I considered her beauty, her property, and I thought of nothing but the advantages of the match and the happiness I shall have with her. Why? What does the wife need most in a household? Why? A good-looking wife to receive the suitors pleasantly, and, by subtle suggestion, bring them to making proper presents. Now these matters seem much less important, and I do wish to talk. Sometimes I just feel like I'm losing my wits and my spirits with it all.
Well, there's no reason in that, now, Your Honour. Just consider the thing closely, and you will find some advantages in your case.
No, Master Adam from May, you don't understand. When I hold my wife in my arms, a woman as beautiful as the finest carved statue, as though I think, and probably just as silent, I feel queer and uncanny. Sometimes I feel like I'm holding a graven image, or mechanical toy, or a magic doll by a sorcerer. Sometimes I just want to jump out of bed to escape bewitchment.
What notions?
Worse yet, with having a dumb wife, I'm going quite dumb myself. I sentenced adjustments in the pantomime, and condemned a man to the gallows using only dumb show and gesticulations.
Just say no more. I can see that having a dumb wife may be a pretty poor conversationalist, and there's not much fun in talking to yourself when you get no response.
Now you know why I'm in such low spirits.
I admit that your reason is full and sufficient, but perhaps there's a remedy. Tell me, is your wife deaf as well as dumb?
Oh, Catherine is no more dead than you and I are. She can hear the very grass growing.
Then perhaps there is still hope. You see, when the doctors and surgeons and apothecaries succeed in making the deaf and dumb speak, there is the utterance is as poor as their ears, so they cannot hear what they're saying themselves any more than what's being said to them. But it is an entirely different matter for the dumb who can hear. You see, it is but child's play for a doctor to untie their tongues. Why, the operation is so simple, it happens every day to puppies who can't learn to bark. Must a countryman, like myself, come to town to tell me that there's a famous doctor from the very corner of your own house in Butchers Square, at the sign of the Dragon, Simon Colleen, who, in the turn of the hand, will draw from your wife's lips a full flood of mellifluous speech, just as easy as you'd turn on a spigot and let the water run forth like a sweet purling brook.
Aren't you deceiving me? Aren't you speaking as a lawyer to the court?
Speaking to you as a friend, and telling you the plain truth.
Well, I shall send for this famous doctor, and that right away.
As you please. But before you do, you must reflect soberly and consider what really is best to do. For, take it all in all, though there are some disadvantages in having a dumb wife, there are some advantages too. Well, good day, Ronnie, my dear old schoolfellow. Remember, we truly are your friends. Look over our statement, I beg you. If you give your just judgment in favour of the young orphan girl robbed by her grasping guardian, you will have no cause to regret it.
Well, thank you very much, masters. I shall have the statement ready at once. Giles! 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 He is in the kitchen as usual, upsetting the soup and the servant. He is a knave and a scoundrel. Giles! Hey, you rapscallion, you reprobate!
Prison, Your Honour!
Go straight to the famous doctor, Fuji Square, the sign of the dragon, and tell him to come to my house at once to treat a dumb woman.
Yes, Your Honour.
Go round the nearest way, not round by Newbridge to watch the jugglers. I know you, you slowpoke. There's not another loafer in 10 counties.
Sir, you wrong me.
Off with you!
Yes, Your Honour.
14 verdicts to render today, besides the decree of Master Adam Fumay's ward. And that is no small labour, because a decree to do credit to a judge must be cleverly worded with all the ornaments, both of style and of thought. Where should one show one's wit if not in a verdict? Oh, good morning, my love. Mwah. I didn't even hear you come down the stairs. You were like the fairy forms that seem to glide upon air, or like the stories as gods tell sent down to happy mortals. Love, a marvel of nature and a triumph of art. You have all the charms of speech. Shouldn't you be glad to have that too? Shouldn't you be happy to let your lips utter all the pretty words I can read in your eyes? Shouldn't you be happy to show your wit? Shouldn't you be able to tell your husband how much you love him, calling your treasure your sweetheart? Yes, surely. Well, I have a good piece of news for you. I have sent for a famous doctor at Fuji Square to perform a slight operation and let your lips utter all the pretty words. Never hurt you a bit. Oh.
There's lots of good fish in the sea, la-dee-ra, la-dee-ra. Now who will have a fish with me, la-dee-ra-dee-ra-day?
Vagabond.
Now who will come with me a fish and go, my dainty damsel oh. Charity, Charity, for the love of God, good gentlemen and ladies.
My love, since you've come down, I haven't been wasting my time. I have sentenced 14 men and 6 women to the pillories, and distributed among 16 different people, 14, 34, 55, 60, 73, 85, 92, 95, 100, oh, and 105. 105 years in the galleys. Doesn't that make you realize the great power of a judge? How can I help feeling some pride in it? Oh, my love, you are hiding great criminals from my justice. Thieves, murderers. But I will not pursue them. They will place in refuge as sacred.
Your Honour, here's the great doctor you sent for. Yes, I am Master Simon Colleen himself. And this is Master Jean Maugier.
doctor. You called for our services?
Master Simon Khalid, you are here to make my wife speak.
Yes, good. We must wait for Master Servant, the lawyer, apothecary. As soon as he comes, we will begin to operate according to our knowledge and understanding.
You really need an apothecary to make a dumb woman speak.
Yes, sir. To doubt is to show total ignorance of the relations of the organs to one another and of their mutual independence. Master Servant, the lawyer, will soon be here.
Oh, how grateful we should be to those learned doctors like Simon Culling, who labor to preserve us in health and comfort us in sickness. Oh, how worthy of praise and of blessing to those noble doctors who follow in their profession of the rules of scientifical theory and long practice.
You are much too kind, Master Jean Mosier.
While we are waiting, gentlemen, would you care for a light refreshment?
Most happy.
Delighted.
Alison? So, Master Simon Khalid, you will perform a slight operation to let my wife speak?
Say rather I shall order the operation. I command. Master Jean Mosier executes. Have you your instruments?
Yes,
Master
Master.
Jean.
I hope, sirs, you don't intend to use all those instruments.
One must never be caught unarmed by a patient.
Shall we drink, masters?
Yes. This light wine of yours isn't half bad.
Oh, thank you very much. It's from my very own vineyard.
You shall send me a cask of it at once.
Ah, here is Master Serafin Delorier, the apothecary.
Oh, and here is his mule. Oh no, 'tis Master Servant himself. You can never tell them apart these days. Ah, drink, Master Servant. 'Tis fresh from the cellar.
Your good health, my masters.
Your good health.
Pour freely, fair heavy. Pour right. Pour left. Pour here. Pour there. Whichever way she turns, she shows new charms. Are you not proud of your true figure?
For all the good it does me, there is no reason to be proud of it. Charm's not worth much unless they're hidden in silk and perfume.
Your good health, my masters.
Your good health.
You like to fool with us, but free gratis is nothing.
Now that we are all here, shall we go see the patient?
Right this way.
After you, Master Mosier. You go first.
I'll go first, since the place of honor is at the rear.
And after you, Master Seraphin.
Good afternoon, Your Honour. How are you this fine afternoon?
Well, fairly well, and how are you?
Yes, very well. Now, have you looked into the case regarding my young ward who's been robbed by her guardian?
Not yet, Master Adolphine May, but what's that you've been robbing your ward?
Oh, no. No, never think it, Your Honour. I said my out of pure interest in her, but I am not her guardian, thank God. No, I am her lawyer. And if she wins back her estate, which is no small estate neither, then I shall be her husband. Yes, that's right. I've had the foresight to make her fall in love with me already. So, Your Honour, I shall be greatly obliged if you'd finish looking over the case I sent you. Just read over the statement, and that shall contain everything you need to know about the case.
Your statement is there, Master Adolphine May, on the table. I should have looked through it already if I hadn't been so besieged. It was your advice that brought this trouble upon me.
Why? What do you mean?
I sent for that famous doctor, Master Simon Colleen. He came with a surgeon and an apothecary, and he examined my wife from head to foot to see if she was done. Then the surgeon cut my dear wife Catherine's tongue ligament. The apothecary gave her a pill, and she spoke.
She spoke. Did she need a pill? Speak.
Yes, because of the mutual interdependence of the organs.
Oh. Ah. Anyhow, the main point is, she spoke. And what did she say?
She said, "Bring me my looking glass." And seeing me quite overcome by my emotions, she added, "You old goose, you shall buy me a new satin gown and a velvet-trimmed cake for my birthday."
And she continued to talk.
She hasn't stopped since.
And yet you don't seem grateful. You don't seem to thank us for our wonderful advice. You are overjoyed to hear your wife speak.
Oh, Master Adolphine May, I thank you with all my heart. I am just overjoyed to hear my wife speak.
No, you do not show as much satisfaction as you ought to. There is something that is bothering you. Something you are keeping back.
Where did you get such a notion?
From your face. What is the matter? Isn't your wife's speech clear?
Yes, it's clear and abundant.
Then you mustn't be cast down too soon. It is the first overflow of the spring, too long bottled up. My best congratulations, Your Honour. Our ward's name is Mademoiselle Emily de la Grandière. Remember her name. If you give your just judgment, you will have no cause to regret it.
I shall read through your statement at once, Mrs.
We'll be back later in the day.
What are you doing, dear? You seem busy. You work far too much. Aren't you afraid that it will make you ill? You must rest once in a while.
My love,
What are you telling what you're doing?
My
Is
love.
it such a secret? Can't I know about
My
it?
love.
If it's a secret, don't tell me.
Would you give me a chance to answer? I'm examining a case and preparing to draw up a verdict on it.
Is drawing up verdicts so very important?
Well, yes, most certainly it is. At first, people's honour, their liberty, and maybe even their lives may depend on it.
Then examine your case, my dear, and prepare your verdict. I'll be silent.
That's right. Whereas,
My dear, which do you more becoming on me? A damask gown or a velvet suit with a Turkish skirt?
I don't
I
know.
think a flowered satin would suit my age best, especially a light-coloured one with a small flower pattern.
Perhaps
Don't you
so.
think, my dear, that it's quite improper to have a hoop skirt very full? I mean, of course the skirt must have some fullness, else one would hardly be seen dressed at all. So you mustn't let it be scanty, but... My dear, you wouldn't want me to have room enough to hide a pair of lovers under my skirts now, would you? That fashion won't last, I'm sure of it. Someday the court ladies will give it up, and then every woman in town will make haste to follow their example. Don't you think so, my dear?
Yes, yes.
Oh, about high heels. They must be made just right. A woman is judged by her footgear. You can always tell a real fine lady by her shoes. You agree with me, don't you, dear?
Yes, yes, yes.
Examine your case, prepare your verdict. I shan't say another word.
That's right. From my birth. Fraudulently and deceitfully.
My dear, if one would believe the wife of Chief Justice de Montbardon, the world is growing very corrupt. It is going to the bad. Young men nowadays don't marry, they prefer to hang around rich old ladies. Meanwhile, the poor girls are left to wither on their maiden stalks. Do you think it's as bad as all that? Do answer me, dear.
My love, please go talk somewhere else and go into another room and we'll let's see.
Oh, dear, dear. I just shan't say another word. Not a word.
Good. Protestant lady does sit with dangerous intent.
My dear, for supper tonight we should have some minced mutton. What's it left on that goose that one of your sisters gave us? Tell me, is that enough? Shall we be satisfied? Well, I hate being mean and I like to set a good table, but what's the use of serving courses that will only receive like the pantry untouched? I mean, the cost of living is getting higher and higher all the time. Why, it will soon be cheaper if dinner sent in by a caterer.
I beg you.
That's what we're coming to. No home life anymore, you'll see. Why, a capon or a partridge or a hare will cost less all stuffed up and roasted than if you buy them alive at the market. That is because the cook shops buy in large quantities so they can get a big discount and sell to us at a profit. I don't think we ought to get our regular meals at the cook shop, but if we give a formal dinner party or invite people then it saves time and money to have the dinner sent in by a caterer. Well, at least at an hour's notice, the cook shops and cake shops will get you up a dinner for a dozen or 20 or 50 people. The cook shops will send meat and poultry, and the caterers will send galantines and sauces and relishes, and the cake shops will send pies and tarts and sweets and desserts. It's also convenient. But do you think so yourself, Leonard? Please. It's no wonder everything goes up. People are getting more and more extravagant every day. Why, if they're entertaining a friend or even a relative, they don't think they can do with only 3 courses, soup, meat, and dessert. No, they have to have meat in 5 or 6 different styles, with so many sauces and relishes and dressings and pastries. It's regular oya podrida. Now, do you think it's going too far, my dear? For my part, I just cannot understand how people can enjoy stuffing themselves with so many different kinds of food. I mean, not that I despise a good table. Why? I'm a bit of an epicure myself. Not too plenty, but dainty suits my taste best. Now, what I like best of all is capons commenced with artichoke hearts, but you, Leonard, I suspect you have a weakness for tripe and sausages. Oh, fie, how can anyone enjoy sausages?
I shall go mad, I know I shall go mad.
Oh, dear, I just shan't say another word. I just shan't another word, for I can see that my chattering might possibly be disturbing your work.
Why would you only do as you say?
I shan't even open my lips.
Splendid.
You see, dear, I'm not saying a word.
Yes.
I'm letting you work in perfect peace and quiet.
Yes.
Write out your verdict, quite undisturbed. Is it almost done?
It never will be if you don't keep still!
Listen, shh. Don't you hear the cry of fire? I thought I did. But perhaps I was mistaken. Is there anything so terrifying as fire? Fire is even worse than water. Why, last year I saw Howard Change Bridge burn up. What confusion! What havoc! People threw their furniture out of the windows and jumped into the river. They didn't know what they were about. You see, fear drove them out of their senses.
Lord have mercy upon me.
What makes you groan so, dear? Tell me, what is the matter?
Cannot endure it another moment.
You must rest, Leonard. It isn't reasonable. You have no right to work so hard all the time like this. What is the matter, my dear?
Would you never be still?
No, don't be cross, dear. I'm not saying a word.
To heaven. Squire Pilot, gentle man, tenders of hay, 80 pounds of freshwater fish.
Oh, look. Here comes Menendela Brune, the attorney's wife. She's got on a silk-lined hood and a heavy puce-coloured cape over her brocade gown. And she's got a lacquer with a face like a smoked herring. Leonard, she's looking this way. I believe she's coming to call. Hurry up and arrange the chairs and bring up an armchair for her. Much proper respect according to the ranks and station. She's stopping at our door, Leonard. No, she's going on. She's gone on. Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps it was somebody else. You never can be sure about recognizing people. But it wasn't her, it was someone like her. And even very much like her. think about it, I'm sure it was she. There just couldn't be another woman in Paris so like Madame de Lebrun. My dear. My dear. Would you have liked Madame de Lebrun to have called us? I know you don't like rattle-tongued women. It's lucky for you didn't marry her. She jabbers like a magpie. She did nothing but talk from morning till night. What a chatterbox. And sometimes she tells stories which are not to her credit. In the first place, she always gives you a list of all the presents her husband has received. There's a dreadful border here at toil them over. What is it to us if a $20 Lebrun receives presents from game or fresh fish or even a sugarloaf? But Madame de Lebrun takes good care not to tell you that one day her husband received a great immense pasty when he opened it for nothing inside but an enormous pair of...
Oh, my head will burst! I feel capable of committing any crime. Giles! Giles! Ellison! Giles! Oh, go straight to the famous doctor at Brutus Square and tell him to come to my house at once for a matter far more needful and urgent than ever before.
Yes, Your Honour.
What's this, my dear? You seem excited. Perhaps the air is close? No? The east wind in, don't you think? Or the fish for dinner?
It is the office of servants to clean crockery, of nurses to metal linen, of monks to beg, and of birds to drop dirt everywhere, and of women to cackle and chatter like mad. Oh, how I regret, you saucy baggage, that I had your tongue loosened. But don't you worry, I've got a doctor coming here right away to make you more dumb than you ever were before. Go after her and lock her up here and don't let her come down. Would to heaven if I hear another word from her, I shall go raving mad. And God knows what I might do to her and to you. Go off with you. Oh. Ah!
Miss me wrong. The object of softening your heart, arousing your pulses, present before you Mademoiselle de Grandier. Her eyes will speak to you more eloquently than my voice, and she brings before you prayers or tears and one ham, 2 dozen meats, 1 goose, and 2 duck pies. She ventures to hope in exchange for a favouring verdict.
Mademoiselle, you arouse my interest. Would you have anything to add in defense of your case?
Oh, you are only too kind, sir, but I believe I must rest my case on what my 2 lawyers have just said.
That's all?
Yes?
Oh, she knows how to speak and to stop. The young orphan touches my heart. Master Adam, I was just preparing your verdict just as you walked in.
Up on that cupboard.
Oh, I don't know where I am. My head's going round and round. Would you like to read through the statement with me? I need to read it over myself. Whereas Mademoiselle de Grandier, spinster and orphaned by birth, did fraudulently and deceitfully and with injurious intent steal, filch, and subtract from her lawful guardian, Squire Parnell, gentleman, 10 loads of hay, 80 pounds of freshwater fish, and whereas there is nothing more terrifying as a fire, and whereas the state's attorney did receive an immense pasty in which 2...
What in heaven's name are you reading?
Don't ask me, I don't know myself. I'm a drivelling idiot, and it's all your fault too. If that fine doctor of yours hadn't made my speech.
Don't blame me, Master Leonardo. I forewarned you. I told you right enough. You must always think twice before you untie a young woman's tongue.
Oh, Madame Joanne, how I long for my Catherine to be dumb. No, nature has no scourge for a round-tongued female. But the doctors are here to recall the cruel gift they just gave me. Wait, here's the surgeon now.
Your Honour, I bid you good day. Here is Master Simon Culling, coming forward upon his mule, followed by Master Saffron Delaria, the apothecary. About him crowds the adoring, populous chambermaids, freshening up their petticoats and scallions with hampers upon their heads for Mrs. Escort of Honour. Oh, how justly does Master Simon Cullen comprehend the minister of the people when going through the city, clad in his doctor's robe, square cap, and bands. Oh, how grateful we should be to those doctors who labour to preserve us in health and comfort us in sickness. Oh, how!
Have done. 'Tis enough.
Master Simon Colleen, I was in haste to see you. I urgently need for your services.
For yourself? What is your disease?
No, no, not for me, for my wife, the one who is dumb.
Has she any trouble?
Not at all, Heinrich. It's all the trouble now.
So the trouble is with you? And your wife you want cured?
Master Simon Colleen, she talks too much. You should have given her speech, but not so much speech. I've called you here to make her dumb again.
'Tis impossible.
What's that? You can't take back the power you just gave her.
No, that I cannot do. My skill is great, but it stops short of there.
We cannot do it. Our greatest efforts would not have the slightest result.
Your Honour, we have medicine to make women speak. We have none to keep them silent.
Is that all? Is that your last word? Oh, you drive me to despair.
Alas, Your Honour, there is no elixir, balm magisterium, opiate, unguent, ointment, local application, electro nor panacea that can cure in excess the glottal activity in women. Oyavanto and treacle would be without virtue, and the herbs described by Dioscorides would have no effect.
Can this be true?
Sir, you dare not so offend me as to doubt it.
I'm a wrong man. There's nothing left for me to do with the tie stone around my neck and jump into the sea. I cannot live in this place! If you don't want me to drown myself straight away, then you doctors better find me a cure.
There is none for your wife, you see, but there may be one for you, if you would consent to take it.
You give me little hope. Explain it for God's sake.
For the clack of a wife, there is but one cure in life. That her husband be deaf. 'Tis the only solution.
What's that? Be deaf?
Just as I say.
Do you not understand? The doctor offers to make you deaf.
No, I shall not be made deaf.
Certainly, I can cure you at once, and for all time, but of your wife's verbal hypertrophy, by means of kyphosis.
Kyphosis? What the hell is kyphosis?
'Tis what is vulgarly called deafness. Do you see any disadvantages in becoming deaf?
Certainly I do.
I think so, for instance.
You are a judge. What disadvantage is there in a judge being deaf?
There are none. Believe me, I am a practicing lawyer, and there are none.
What harm could come to justice thereby?
Quite the contrary, actually. For he would hear neither the lawyers nor the prosecutors, and therefore would not be deceived by a whole bunch of lies.
That is true.
He will judge all the better.
Maybe so.
Never doubt it.
How do you perform this?
This cure.
Kyphosis, vulgarly called deafness, may be brought about in several ways, either by oterra, or by sclerosis of the air, or by otitis, or else by ankylosis of the ossicles. But these means are long and painful.
I reject these. I reject these absolutely.
Yes, certainly. But there are many ways of inducing kyphosis by a white powder, which I have in my medicine case. A sprinkle of this placed in the air will make you as deaf as heaven when it's angry, or as deaf as a post.
No, Master Simon Colleen, you shall keep your white powder. I will not be made deaf.
Do not deliberately reject this slight affliction which will save you from far greater torment.
Well, no. Master Simon Colleen, you keep your white powder. I will not be made deaf.
I can't stand it! My head will burst! No human creature can stand such a chatter!
Reg, Alison, Giles, lock her up there!
Well, sir, how can you be so cruel as to want to lock the poor lady up all alone?
Oh, what a fine large assembly. I am your humble servant, gentlemen.
Well, madam, aren't you pleased with us? Didn't we do our work well in loosening your tongue?
Fairly well, sirs, and I am truly grateful to you. At first, to be sure, I could speak but haltingly, and bring out only a few words. Now, however, I have some degree of facility, but I use it with great moderation, for a garrulous wife is a scourge in the house. Yes, sirs, I should be in despair if you could so much as to speak me of loquacity, or think for a moment that any undue desire to appear to hold. And so I beg you, let me justify myself here and now in the eyes of my husband, who for some inconceivable reason has become prejudiced against me, taking it into his head that my conversation bothered him while he was drawing up a decree. Yes, a decree in favour of an orphan girl robbed of her father and mother in the flower of her youth, but no matter to that. I was sitting beside him, hardly saying a word. My only speech was my presence. Can our husband object to that? Can he take it ill with his wife and seek to stay with him and enjoy his company as she ought? The more I think of it, the less I can understand your impatience. What can have caused it? You must have pretending with my talkativeness. Then I did watch your water one moment. My dear, you must have some grievance against me which I know nothing about. I beg you to tell me what it is, for I am eager to save you from the slightest reason for satisfaction. You owe me an explanation, and only you tell me what it is.
The white powder. Give me the damn white powder! Give me the white powder! Oh, white powder! God, I need that white powder.
Never was a closest seducing powder more needed, that's sure. Be so kind as to sit down, Your Honour.
Why don't they say between husband and wife there should be no secrets, and she's
The servant
right.
will inject
Married
capacity
people
directly
don't
into
talk
your
about
head.
catastrophe upon themselves because they
Gladly
can't
so.
That's why husband and wife, the two does is quite wrong. Leave her husband in prison to practice a political science, she's in her room.
There.
Prince Squealer thought it was like
Tis done.
ran his way through the heart. Master Adam, you are a lawyer. Let my husband hear reason. Tell him it is not right to condemn a wife without letting her state her case. Tell him it is not right to throw books at your white head. Yes, he threw books at my head, unless you are forced to it by some very strong, fearful reason. Or, no, I'll tell him myself. My dear, answer me. Have I ever failed to do anything? Am I a naughty woman? Am I a bad wife? No, I've been faithful to my duty. I may even say I love my
It's
duty.
delicious. I cannot hear a thing.
Listen to me, Leonard. I will love you tenderly. I will open my heart to you. I'm not one of those light, frivolous women who are taken by trifles and amused by airy nothings. I need companionship. I need to be understood. It is in my nature. I was born so. But you're not listening to me.
Madam, he can't listen to you anymore. He can't hear.
What do you mean you can't hear?
I mean just that. He can't hear you as a result of the cure he has just taken.
The cure has produced him a sweet and pleasant catharsis.
I will make him hear, I tell you.
No, you won't. It can't be done.
You shall see. My dear, my beloved, my pretty one, my sweetheart, my better half. You truly don't hear me?